Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Marcus Naves, and today I'm going to teach you the easiest way to grow your email list. Okay, with this strategy, I found it the most effective from a lot of mentors that I've learned from over the years. The Russell Brunsons, I've learned from Vince Reed, who's a real good dude at internet leads and traffic. Um, I've also learned from Rachel S. Lee. There's a lot of people in the ClickFunnels community that use these exact same strategies that I'm going to teach you today. And I found that this is by far the easiest strategy to grow your list. I'm also going to give you some ways that you can like start getting traffic to your opt-in pages so you can start to grow your list fast as early as today. So let's just jump right into it right away.
Okay, so what we want to do is bring brand new traffic into our opt-in page, and once they opt in, they're going to drop into our email list. Okay, once they drop into our email list, we are able to follow up with them whenever we want to because they gave us their email address. Okay, so one of my mentors before, his name is Vince Reed. If you haven't followed Vince Reed, make sure you guys look him up on YouTube. Vince Reed. He has a great course and a great program. It's called iLeaders that I'm a part of. But he always stresses that you need to build a list. But the fortune is in the follow up. Okay, so we just don't want to just build an email list and not follow up with anybody. So we want to make sure that we connect our email autoresponder up to either MailChimp or ConvertKit. Aweber is a good email autoresponder. Also, ClickFunnels has Actionetics that you can use inside. I personally use that just sparingly here and there, but I've used MailChimp and I also use ConvertKit for my email autoresponders. But understand that the fortune is in the follow-up. You're going to make a lot of your money and all of your money following up with your customers. Okay, so in a second, I'm going to show you this exact funnel of how I set this up with my sports company. I have a sports company it's called Versatility Sports, where I help high school football players get more college football exposure and help them get scholarship offer opportunities. So I'm going to take you inside of this exact funnel here in a minute. I know it looks confusing a little bit, but I just wanted to show you a little demonstration of what you want to do inside of your funnel once you create a sales funnel. Okay, so you want to bring your traffic inside of this opt-in page, and once they opt in, they go. This is like them saying yes, like they press the submit. They're going to go to the second step of your sales funnel, which is right here. So my second step of my sales funnel, I offer them free football evaluation right here, player evaluation, and then on my second step, I offer them like a customized recruiting game plan. Okay, there's a little video that plays right here, tells them about the game plan, what they're going to get, things like that. And that customized recruiting game plan is $57. And then I upsell my customers to a recruiting checklist, a recruiting checklist by year, and also an academic eligibility checklist, so they can have the NCAA step-by-step checklist of what they need to do in order to stay on top of the recruiting process and make sure they don't miss any timelines or dates, and make sure they're taking the right classes and right courses they need. Okay, so once the traffic opts into this, they go inside my email list, and if say they don't purchase this recruiting game plan or even the upsell of the recruiting checklist and the academic eligibility checklist, I send them follow-up emails, sending them directly back to this page. So you want to be able to email your customers, put them on a sequence to where you only have to write the email one time. That's all you have to do. One time email, where you can just remind them like, hey, I saw that, you checked out this page, but you forgot to basically buy what I'm selling right here. Okay, so for 3 days in a row, I email them, I send them an email pushing them back to this page, trying to get them to buy my product. Okay, now, after day 3, we can send some information based on, just giving them some more training and some more guidance of, what they need to do in the recruiting process. A couple of days of that instead of, buy my product, buy my product. You don't want to just, push people and be salesy all the time. Add value, give some information, provide more value to the customers, because that ultimately is going to is what's going to make you the money. Okay, so after you send out a couple of just tips or trainings or more valuable information, now you can push them to a different product that they might not have seen before. Maybe they didn't need a customized recruiting game plan here or the recruiting checklist here. Maybe they just need some mentorship. They just want the mentorship and have someone like myself help them through the recruiting process and teach them exactly what they need to do step by step, and they want the guidance and things like that. So we send them that option here 3 days in a row. Okay, so I hope you guys are following me, because this is the power of ClickFunnels, and this is the power of email marketing and following up with your customers. Okay, we want to make sure that we're on top of this. And the great thing about it, like I mentioned earlier, is we only have to write these emails once. And not only that, we're going to get the exact numbers as far as like what percentage people are opting in, how many clicks are we getting, are they, what's the opt-in rate, things like that. So we're going to be able to see these numbers inside of your MailChimp account or your ConvertKit account, so you can adjust the emails accordingly. So say this one had like a 25% opt-in rate, this first email right here, 25%, but this third email only has a 7% opt-in rate. Okay, we know that we now know that this third email, maybe it needs a new subject line, or maybe I need to spice it up a little bit and change what the email is talking about to get more people to open it and then get more clicks. Okay, so right now I'm going to go over and show you this exact same funnel, and show you how I set up this sequence.
So now we are over to the Needle Magazine funnel, what I just showed you guys earlier. We have the opt-in page here. We have an order page. We have an upsell page. We have a downsell page. We have a thank you page. We also have another order page right here. And this is for our affiliates. Okay. But understand what's going on. Anytime you want someone to go into your email list, they always need to go inside of an opt-in page. Okay. Setting up email integration on like your order form really doesn't help you much, because order forms, they're looking for like credit card information, things like that. But you want to make sure that your customers or your potential customers are opting in on an opt-in page, okay, which is this first page right here. So let's click into this page right here. Now, ClickFunnels does a great job of giving you a lot of different templates that you can use. a lot of different. They have a marketplace, a lot of different funnels that you can purchase, but you can also just, I can share this exact same funnel or any funnel that I have inside of my account with any of my customers or clients, where they can just download it right away up to their ClickFunnels account and just start coming in here and just making changes. Uh, and it's just built in and ready to go for you. So as you see this page right here, you see, attention. If you want to increase your son's college football exposure in the next 14 days, get him evaluated for free. Now, if I, was to send you this template, you can go in here and you can edit whatever you want. You can delete that whole thing, or you can type in whatever you want right here. Easy fix. You can add more, pictures if you wanted to. We have the whole element section. You got the headlines, subheadlines, paragraph, bullets. You got images, video pop-up, audio players. They have forms where they have buttons. Everything is in here, is available for you to use, but it's easy plug and play. If I wanted to add this timer, for instance, right here, I just select this timer, and then, it's just going to pop up right there, okay? It's easy to delete it, okay? We can add new sections. We can add new rows. The blue are the rows. The green are the sections. So we can add a new row. Say I want a 6-column row for some reason. Like I have a lot of products, like I'm in e-com, and I want to show all my products off. You see that it added 6 rows right here. Inside the rows are the elements of what I just showed you earlier. But so it's really, really, easy to, edit. It's drag and drop. It's simple to use. Okay. But at the same time, now we're talking about setting up our email. Okay. So with this, we want to go to settings and we want to go over to integrations. Okay. So right now, my autoresponder for this particular account is hooked up to my MailChimp account, but I'm going to take it off just so I can show you how to integrate your email autoresponder. Okay. So we go here, we go to integrations. We're going to select our integration. So we have, MailChimp, we have the Actionetics, we have the ConvertKit down here. So in the video below, I teach you exactly how to connect your ClickFunnels account to ConvertKit. Make sure you integrate that, and you can follow the steps, the same steps for like MailChimp, Aweber, things like that as well. So I'm going to go here, connect it to the MailChimp, and we're going to go to add to list. Okay, so anytime a subscriber comes to our page and they give us their name and their email address, we want them to be able to be added to our list. Okay, so this is a list we need to add them on. All right, so remember earlier I talked about them coming to your opt-in page. Once they press submit, they're dropping into that bucket. This is the bucket that we're setting up for them to go into. Okay, and what list do we want to add them to? All right, so this, we have to go and find the exact list that we want to add this this particular opt-in page to. Okay, and I always go, don't send confirm email, because that means they're going to give you like another email where they have to like double opt in, and we don't want to do that. Once we do that, we can just click save. Okay, now I'm going to go over to the MailChimp account and show you exactly what happened and what took place over there. Okay, so inside of MailChimp, I can go to my campaigns, and then I can go down to oh, it's switching for me. Once it gets connected, I can go to my campaigns, and I can scroll down to the campaign that I want as far as what I want my email list to be. Okay. So this is my campaign that I have for the player evaluations. As I mentioned earlier, you can see the open rate. I have, 56.9% opens, which is pretty good. I have 18 clicks. Inside of each campaign, like I said, you are able to read your reports. My second email that I have, let me go to the whole workflow emails for you. You're able to see everything. 37 opens, 18 click, 2 bounce, 0 unsubscribe. You got 77 total opens. On this particular list, I have 67 subscribers. So you're able to see everything that you want once they fall into that bucket. Okay. So I'm going to create a new campaign or a new list just to show you how to create that inside of MailChimp if you decide to use MailChimp. And the video below, as I mentioned before, will show you how to set this up with ConvertKit as well. Okay. So we want to make sure we go to audience. So we can go to create an audience. Okay. Create an audience. And then we're going to give our audience a name. So if we go back to our ClickFunnels account, we want to name the audience the same basically as the funnel name or like the particular opt-in page that you want them to go to. Okay, so I'm just going to call this one the Needle Magazine. Okay, from name. Okay, and then you just scroll down. We have to write a short reminder of how they joined the list, or you can just use one that you've used before. So you can either write a new one or just use one that you've already used. So I'm just going to use one I've already used. Okay, and then I am going to press save. Okay, so we've created an audience. Okay, so now with that audience, we need to be able to create a campaign. We need to connect our audience to an email sequence or an email list. Okay, so we go select campaigns at the top. Well, we want to create a campaign. Now, do we want like an email campaign or ad campaign, landing page, postcard, sign up form? I just do email campaign because that's what we want to do. All right. I also want it automated. All right. So we want to have an automation, which means that it's going to go out by itself on a daily basis or however we prefer, every 2 days, every week. It's just up to us. Okay. So we want to be able to create an automation. I always choose custom. That way I can go in there and make it how I want to. And I'm going to show you what I do with that. So the campaign name, I'm going to put the Needle Magazine again. And then we're going to select an audience. Okay. So we just created that audience earlier. Okay. So now we need to find that audience inside of our list. So let me see the Needle Magazine right here at the bottom. Bam. And then we want to select begin. Okay. One of the first steps you want to do once you begin this campaign inside of MailChimp is you want to go to edit workflow settings. Actually, right here. Edit the trigger. Okay, we want to change this trigger to immediately. We want to make sure that our subscribers who opt into our page get the email immediately. Okay, select update trigger right there. That's the first steps we need to do. Okay, so this starts our email sequence right here. Okay, so in the video earlier, I showed you, email 1 goes out. Next day, email 2 goes out. All right, so once we design our email, we can easily add another email once we're all finished. Okay, so it'll take you through the setup, the template, and the design inside of this area. Okay, now I have to put it in the subject line just to show you. Okay, you're able to pick out templates that you want to use. You can save templates. They have little theme templates. You can sell product, make announcements, tell a story, follow up, things like that. So you can select whatever kind of template that you want. And then once you're inside, you're able to customize and edit the email however you want to. And just to make sure that, your customers are getting the experience you want. You can put your logo at the top. This is the edit block. So you just click it there, and then all of a sudden it pops up over here. Now you can add your logo. You just press replace, upload a video. Edit the body part of the email address. A cool thing I like to do, and what you should do, is like hide your affiliate links inside of like the text inside of the email. So, you can highlight the text right here and select, this link. And then you can put whatever your email or your affiliate link is. You can type that in, copy and paste it right here, insert that link, and it'll be linked to this particular, word or whatever. So that's a nice little easy feature to do. And then what we want to do next is just keep adding to our sequence. So we can just add another email. Okay. Now we can change the trigger on this 1 day after. Okay. Say we wanted to change it to 2 days after. Okay. We don't want this to go out until 2 days after they opted into what we're doing. Okay. Add another email. Okay. So every single day we can add new emails, change the triggers, things like that. So this is by far the easiest way to, build your email list and keep in contact with your customers, just updating them and making sure that they're getting taken care of, but it's on autopilot for you. These emails will be sent out automatically. That's why they call it an autoresponder. So all we have to do is write these emails one time, and then we'll have the numbers to see exactly, okay, do we need to fix that email to increase our open rates and increase our clicks? Like, what do we need to do in order to get the most out of our list that we have? Okay, so I hope this video kind of explained a little bit more for you and brought value to you, and gave you an idea of how you can start killing it in the online game, and how you need to start building your email list and emailing and following up with your customers in order to increase sales and make more money. Okay, so if you have any questions, please go inside the group, ask some questions in there. I'll be able to touch base with you guys, answer any questions that you have. Also, below, I'm going to leave some share funnels in there with some email sequences that you can use, that you can set up right away. I'm going to give you a couple of share templates and the email swipe files that you can use so you can plug it in right into your autoresponder today. That way, all you have to do is run traffic to your landing page or your opt-in page. Okay. I'm also going to give you some resources on how you can get that traffic, whether it's, through solo ads or YouTube or Facebook ads, Google AdWords, Yahoo ads. There's a lot of different ways that you can get traffic. So down below, you'll also have a couple of those listed as well, so you can start and get off to a great start and get off and running. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you need anything. I'm here for you 100% of the way. And it's time to be the reason for your own success. Hope y'all doing well. Y'all take care. Thanks.